Well, snake in the grass Keir Starmer, extraordinary, caught in Canada on mic, saying that Labour, he doesn't want to diverge from the EU. So we've spent this week, haven't we, seeing him get ever closer to Europe. He's been cozying up. Well, last week he went to The Hague, where he actually really annoyed the EU, but with his useless migrant plan. Then this week he cozied up to Macron in Paris. Now he's in Canada saying he doesn't want to diverge from the EU. Correct me if I'm wrong, JJ, but didn't the people of Britain vote to diverge from the EU?
Well, they voted to leave the EU.
No. I don't want any of your left-wing stuff.
They voted to leave the EU. Starmer's not gone to this conference and said, we're going to rejoin. He wants to just not diverge away.
All but name. Let's have a quick look at Starmer in action. Take it away, Keir.
Most of the conflict with the UK being outside of the UK arises insofar as the UK wants to diverge and do different things to the rest of our EU partners. Obviously, the more we share values, the more we share a future together, the less the conflict. And actually, different ways of solving problems become available. You know, actually, we don't want to diverge. We don't want to lower standards. We don't want to rip up environmental standards, working standards for people at work, food standards, and all the rest of it.
What a traitor. That's a betrayal of what the people voted for.
Is it a betrayal?
Yes, it is, JJ. We voted to leave the EU. We've got to work closely with our partners. Here's the great thing. We're not their partners anymore. That's what we voted for. We don't want to be partners with that load of continental people.
We want better trade deals. Think of all of our businesses.
Let's move on.
Think of our small businesses in this country having to serve two masters. Better that we all have similar regulations so we can do better business with Europe.
No, absolute rubbish.
The real story here, then, is what you're saying is the Tories actually want to dilute our working standards.
Well, what I'm saying is Labour want to renege on what the British people voted for, and that was to diverge from the EU. And don't call the EU our partners. That's why we left.
No.
So that we're not their partners. We're nothing to do with the EU anymore.
Keir Starmer, in his 5-point plan...
They're not our partners, are they? Are they our partners?
The world is our partners.
Not.
The world are our partners.
Is not our partners.
Yes, they are.
We're an independent sovereign nation and we make our own decisions. Let's move on. And by the way, let's leave that hanging in the air. Keir Starmer is betraying you. He's betraying what you voted for.
No, he's not.
He is getting ever closer to
He's doing what is best for the country.
No, it's not best for the...
Yes, it is.
It's not the point.
It's better for our trade.
What about what the people voted for?
Has Keir Starmer said we're going to go back?
What about what the people... Enough. I'm in charge. Shut up.